Hey, Big Dave the Middle Age Gamer here with another episode of Fallout London, Hares and Piggies, and we are at Vauxhall Grove Settlement. It's done. Well, and the only expanding we're going to be doing is it has settlers coming, so that's not quite the same, but the building is done primarily. There's a little bell so I can find all my frickin' settlers, so anybody that's not assigned, I can assign. You got turrets everywhere. We got a well-armed provisioner there. So here's our way in, and if you go out, you see there is a caravan spot right there. See you later, Bessie. So as you walk in, you notice that way down there we got some farmland. That is just basically where I spawn in from, and where the main workshop workbench is. Not much else. So, but as you walk in, there's a health and beauty salon that's pretty much well stocked. We got a barber here. We got a doctor on the premises. This is just a holding spot until we get a surgery center in. This is basically the surgery room. You like what I did with the curtains? As we continue to walk down, this is going to be our shopping center. We've got one place in. Trust me, he's open for business. He's just somewhere else. But this will be also where the trader and the military surplus is going to be. There he is. He's getting there. He started out further down there. We'll get to that in just a bit. And we got two apartment buildings here where everybody lives. Powered one entirely by elevators and the other somewhat by elevators. There's stairs in the middle, in case you haven't seen. But basically the layout's going to be kind of Spartan for now, but there's a bed in each of these rooms. So there's that. Behind, there's an elevator back way up. I'll show you the view at the end here, but we got our water filtration system here. Don't go in the water. That's 169 reds a second. Ugh. And over here, while it looks like that's a shortcut to the U.S. Embassy, same rules apply. But on top of that, you got some blood flies here, so hence the extra turrets here. I think this kind of sums up what it is. Recycling and power. Here's where the scrapping stations are going to be. And we've got two big-ass generators here. Why is this one positioned like that? You see now. And over here, we have a gym, and we have a crafting spot. We got every single crafting station here. And a couple of weight rooms, and pommel horses. And finally over here, this is going to be the bar and grill. Once we get somebody in here, and once I do get a settler ready, I'm just going to start laying stuff out here. Unfortunately, putting down stores requires a fair amount of money, which is why you got the clothing store there. Hey, he finally made it. Clothing store is the cheapest to put up, and the military surplus are actually expensive as fuck, but I opted to go with the doctor first. And, oh, one last thing I forgot to show. We do have a radiation arch. But yeah, we got a couple of tiny little generators here. That actually came with the place. I just said, screw it, leave it there. And I did say I was going to show you the view from the top. It's actually a pretty damn nice view, not going to lie. Well worth it. So, we're going to hop up here. Ride this elevator all the way up to the top. Get into this elevator. Ride this elevator all the way up to the top. And in case you haven't noticed there, the buildings are two different layouts. I was just experimenting to see what worked, what looked good, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, this one was done first. The other one was done second. I actually kind of like the way the other one looks. But, yeah, here's the view of downtown London. From up here. There's the eye over there. That's the U.S. Embassy. That is a big-ass power station, but it looks nice from here. And that is the building at the edge of the little settlement here. You'll notice that this spot's a bit higher. I don't know why it worked out that way. It just did. Although I should probably cap and wall that a little better. Whatever. It looks good to me. And here's the rest of northern London. Yeah, there's the pickle down there. You remember that's where we had to parkour our way up to a freaking... there was a gramophone up there and a record. All that, go back further in the series. If you want to head back and see what you missed, you look in the... there's a link in the description down below. It's going to have for this series. And my other two prior series, the OG series that was fated to fail because I'm an idiot. And the Take-Two series, which was my first successful series. It was a melee build. It was a lot of fun. Took Camelot. So... And nice little view of the rest of the settlement from here, which is neat. So that is Vauxhall Grove in all of its glory. Now back to what we've been doing, which is head off to the Southwark Bridge. And the easiest way for us to get there actually is from Shakespeare's Globe. I think we'll do that. Okay, back at the Globe. And we got some Tommies hanging around. Which is fine. Now, great. Now, how the hell do I get there? Lily Bay. Okay. So here is the Southwark Bridge. Watch the hole. And yeah, you can see London Bridge from here. Pretty cool. Wait, is this the Southwark Bridge? Yeah, okay. So what bridge is this? It's the you can't get on there bridge. It looks like. Okay, the Southwark Bridge has definitely seen better days. And yeah, if you look down there, there is another TARDIS. But it's quiet here, and we're going to have to parkour our way through here, aren't we? That's alright. Nothing wrong with a little platforming. Especially first thing in the morning. And here we are. And the TARDIS is here waiting for us, and she's got a Dardek and Celtrons, 39 of them. Dardek, exterminate, requires Celtrons, does a fair amount of damage. Yeah, it sounded like she was going to head off, but... And there she goes. See you later, girl. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're going to head off to London Bridge, because we're literally right there. And we're going to take a look at this weapon and see what we can do with it. Okay, back at home base. And we're going to make a beeline for the weapon bench. Let's take a look at the Dardek. Okay. Really? Can't do jack shit with it. Okay. A little disappointing. Only one thing to do with that, and I cannot... What? Do you mean to tell me this is not a pistol? It does not count as a pistol. What the f... Okay. Alright, so we've got a bunch of other things to do. Okay, we need to go to the Dusty Terrace to go visit some people. We've gotten this message before. We got it again. I have no idea what the hell this means. Dang it. Alright, we've been in here before. This place was a mess then. It's going to be a mess again. Yeah, we don't need ceramic. If you remember the last time we were here, it's seen better days. Rad shrews notwithstanding. Well, we do need glass this time. Yeah, I need to start replenishing the glass supplies after I burned through a hell of a lot of it for that second apartment building. God, this place looks like hell. Looked like hell the first time we were in here. Why would that be any different? But we need more wood. We need a lot of stuff to recoup so we can build up Wimbledon. Well, that is glass. Okay, let's look at Jane's terminal. That could give us a hint. LOSS. Okay. MADE. Hello, Jane Shaw. Today is current date. The temperature outside is error. Pip broke the toilet again. It's not his fault. This place is old, we both know it. Pip loves it, and God knows the toilet is his favorite place in this old house, but we might have to move out soon. We were planning on moving... Oh. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Yeah, we read this before. But let's just go through everything. Yeah, we were here in a previous run. Little did I know then that find the key in Pip's favorite place. Find the safe next to in here. And it's back to the safe that we were just at. We read all that stuff before anyway, so... Pre-war money and some tickets. That's right, this was a treasure hunt. Okay, there's a marker down there. Let's unlock here so we can get rid of the last rad shrew. Yeah, remember this is the place I was driving one of them nuts because of the rats in the walls. And yeah, it was Pip. And the red shrews proved that he was right. Gently. Okay. Drives. Right. Gently. See. That chase has seen better days. Yeah, I think I dropped too far. But then I've got rid of the little flea bags. We got a clue when we went upstairs. Okay, second floor. Find the safe next to in here. Find the key in Pip's favorite place. Oh, right. His favorite place was the toilet, wasn't it? Okay, where was in here? It was in here, wasn't it? Okay, well, I kind of screwed this one up, didn't I? Alright, so we're going to reload, because I did things out of order. Let's try this again. And there's that again. Okay, so we're going to pick this just so we can get rid of the last little varmint. Okay, so we'll have to do this one more time. Nice. Was it this one? On the way back from the clinic, here's the one. We were surprised to find out our home had been broken into. The entire place was thrown in disarray, but the burglars didn't take a single thing, as if someone wanted to send us a message. Pip thinks it was rats. They'd be bloody big rats. Well, message received. Pip and I are going to hide our money. We bought a safe that can fit into our wall. I'm going to hide the safe whilst Pip hides the key in his favorite place in the house. That way, no one can get to the money without both of us. Pip insisted I write down a clue since I tend to be forgetful. To that, I'll say the safe is next to in here. Should be easy enough for me to remember. So, first we're going to get the key. Alright, so let's look at the clue again. Find the safe next to in here. It's not this one. Oh! Well then, I restored for no reason. It's not that safe. There's another safe. Well, that's even more interesting. You're right, pup. Whoa! Okay. Pre-war money, 105, 3 tickets, and a bunch of ammo. Alright, back to Gwendolyn. That was not really worth it. Okay, but we can at least get out of here and report this as successful. Alright, let's go. Okay, back at the eye, and there's Gwendolyn right down there.
Need anything?
About Pip and Jane Shaw.
Oh, yes. Did you find the treasure?
I went to their house.
Wonderful. That means you found it, right?
Yeah, it was filled with pre-war money.
What? Pre-war money? That's rubbish. I don't need any of that crap. What a waste of time. Keep your pans. I'll stick with my tickets.
Okay. Wait a minute. Well, hold on. Okay, so we're going to try this one next. Unfortunately, that does not work the way you think it does. Unfortunately. Alright, so our next... so... we're going to the Land's End. We're going to see if we can make our way to the Deptford Bus Garage. I've done this before, so it shouldn't be a problem. Probably hit up the J-Law's Bank next to the Land's End Inn, and then just try to pick up over here, because, well, not going to be much of a chance for us to otherwise do so. Okay, there we go. Now we can see just outside the Land's End Inn, and we're going to make our way to the J-Law's Bank. Actually, why do I have a map marker up? Don't need that now.
What? What happened? Fucking pay for that.
Well, I walked into it.
chicken, before I pluck your feathers. What's that?
Hey, this one works. We can get some more ice cold ion brews. Alright, only one, I guess. Okay, we got some hooligans inside, huh? I missed! Didn't miss that one. Okay, J-Law's Bank.
Scared?
So, J-Law's Bank was not much there. That was silly. Well, the thing is, we need the money more than anything else right now. Oh, okay. Okay, inside J-Law's Bank. Got a lot of dead robots here. How about not? Alright. I'm really gonna be hoping. Okay, y'all saw that, right? Okay. I'm really gonna be hoping for a weapon or armor bench here. But considering this looks like a bank job gone awry by a bunch of completely incapable hooligans.
Can't believe they're only giving me half a share.
Well, I can fix that for you.
This area is clear. Proceeding with search protocol. Area secure.
Okay, that's the other way out. Fine. Let's leave that door closed for now.
This is all I know. Can I?
Wait, no, there's a Nuka-Cherry in there. Okay, don't have enough pound coins to do it again.
Please step into the open and identify your law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear.
Running low on supply. Need to take more risks.
Did I just pick up more spotted dick?
Starting to sound like footsteps these days.
Oh, now it's on. Ain't going to.
Oh man, come back.
Okay, the Protectrons and the Hooligans are playing again. Well, that allows me to get the coffee pot.
It's called fair.
Ah!
Hostile target.
Okay, well, I guess that's as good as it's getting for now, huh?
Why do they always gotta fight back?
I don't know what the hell she was expecting.
Please clear the area.
You like some your own blood?
A flamer that does more damage against animals. Might actually sell that.
Again. Do it again.
Think you'll win this, huh?
Citizens will not be harmed. Is clear. Proceeding with search protocol.
Since all the fun appears to be upstairs, let's take care of the idiots first.
Scanning for hostile. Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Another dead hoolie. Okay, this place is pretty honkin' huge. I was not expecting this. Okay, the manager's terminal works. Let's fire it up. 3 J-Laws Banking. Okay, intercept was not it. INTERCEPT. Okay. CURRENTLY. There we go. Launch spreadsheet software. Error, cannot find sheets.exe. Associated hard disk has been ejected or damaged. 1023 bulletin. Bulletin from HQ. All UK-based systems are expected to go offline in roughly 10 minutes. All property in the United Kingdom has been liquidated in a flash auction via purchase by the Bank of England, and headquarters has been officially moved from London to a Pindar station in the Bank of England, London. All employees are expected to be arriving in the Pindar later today. Employees are instructed to remain calm in the face of this sudden event and shelter in place until further notice. Drastic change in policy may follow within the coming days as the company recuperates from this tragedy. Good luck, everyone. Disable security. Let's do that. So the Bank of England bought England. Uh-huh. Okay.
Going down.
It works.
Second floor.
The fuck was that?
Jesus Christ. That was me, dumb shit.
You killed her!
You're a hooligan. What do you expect me to do?
I'm open fire!
Alright, let's pop into this and see what else we've learned. So yeah, J-Laws, okay, we got rid of a dud. R-E-A-C-H-E-S. R-E, nope. R-E-A-C-H-E, no, it doesn't end in an S, we know that. R-E-A-C-H-E, nope. R-E-A-C-H-E, no. R-E-A-C-H-E, no, that ends in an S. R-E-A-C-H-E-S, maybe. F-R-E-E-D-O-M. There we go. Okay, unlocking basement access. Whoop. Come on, front. Okay. I did that anyway, so... Yeah, I know, I've gotten back into some bad habits. Pick up everything. I'll go through it at another time. I think I will take that hole in the floor. Fast access down. This is front desk anyway. And now we go to the basement. Yeah, that's a way out. That's good to know. Meant to grab the bucket, jeez. Should be able to hug along here to get in here to get these goodies. Alright, that's everything here. And go further down this way. I'll save before I do this. We're gonna rat exit. Oh, lurkies? Hey, kill's a kill, I guess. Okay, can't grab most of these, huh? That kind of sucks. Okay, another way out. We're going to save again before we do something incredibly stupid. But at the very least, let's see where this leads us. To a bunch of bugs is what it led us to. Jeez. Alright, let's kill them. Whoa! Holy crap, he survived. What the hell? Immortal bugs? What the fuck? Where am I anyway? Okay. Near the Clapham car. Okay. The Clapham Common. What the fucking hell? Whoa, 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 what? What? Okay. We need to go through some shit here and get rid of the things that we just don't really need. That's going to be a lot of this. Because we are ridiculously overweight here. And I don't have the endurance or the strength to take either a bunch of points in strong back or to take long haul. Or I can just fast travel with all this shit. Okay. That's got us down a bit. Alright, if I'm looking to make money here... You know what? That'll do. We'll pop that. I am banged up. Chocolate bars, mushy peas, boiled sweet, spotted dick. I just ate a dick. That'll do. Alright. So, we're starting to get a bit long here, so... next episode... Actually, you know what? I'm going to grab those cans back. Alright, what do we got? 12 pounds. Yeah, I had a feeling about that. We'll take a few of these for the purposes of trying to make some money out of this. 4 pounds left. Alright, 1 pound, so we'll take a roast liver. Alright. So we're going to leave it here. I'm going to do some off-camera shenanigans, and we'll go from there. Alright, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in and to help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Fallout London, Hares, and Piggies. I'll see you all next time.